Okay, welcome back to the second game today, the quarterfinal of the London Grand Slam, and I am playing Team Furrow. I've never actually been in a quarterfinal in a Grand Slam before, only the octafinals, so very excited about that. And it also means that even if I lose this game, it'll still be the best I've done in a Grand Slam so far. So that's nice. I'm actually still the better seed. Team Furrow only played 3 games yesterday, but he is the highest ranked player of the tournament in ITS ranking. So yeah, let's get to it. I'm again gonna go for the US. Let's create the game. Okay, quite a good starting hand. Containment is quite good. Let's not go crazy in Europe. I've got Suez, so standard setup again. Yep. And then I think it's going to be containment. I've got Vietnam, so if he wants to do like an early decall, but he doesn't have Aegis for it, so I've got it, so nothing to worry about. Let's do containment. Even if I'm wasting one op on US Japan, most of the others could go for ops. Could trigger Fidel, Vietnam in the last round. Oh, sorry, I could trigger de Gaulle. Fidel might go to space. Vietnam in the last round. Ooh, that's not good. He gets to see Asia. That's actually pretty important. He gets access as well. That's a shame. Defcon is high, so I can coup him. If he goes to like Indonesia or Laos, or I mean, you would go to Laos probably, or Thailand. Thailand is fine. Yeah. Right, here comes Comic-Con for influence. He does not want to lose that grip on Asia. And now we have to fight over that. Got quite a lot of ops, but most of them kind of require me to do something else. I'm tempted to maybe give him Fidel in this situation. Can I fight for this? I mean, he's got the China card too, like... I mean, the question is, do I go into Pakistan, fill up South Korea, or coup maybe Laos to stop him from spreading further east, further west, rather? I think maybe Pakistan. He couldn't do a coup, but then I can counter coup. Let's go all in there. Or is 3 enough? Maybe 3 is enough. And I can put 1 in South Korea too. Let's see what he does. China card straight away. Yeah, he wants South Korea. So then I kind of have to go on country count, which is difficult because he's going to start queuing. Or I can fill up Japan. I mean, if I place Suez, could trigger Suez and then just put like one in Jordan. Well, I'll do that first, obviously, but one in Jordan just to stay in the Middle East. I mean, I've got Iraq as well. We could just go into Iraq, lose access to Egypt, but I think that's going to have to happen. And again, if he coups Egypt, I mean, I'll make sure that Asia is tied, and he won't coup Egypt. If I just go 1 into Egypt, and then I'll go 3 into... it still doesn't work. He played China early, though. That was to get the 5 to South Korea. But I mean, if I fill up India, yeah, let's fill up India, and then the country count, I can just trigger US Japan, and then the country count doesn't really matter that much. Of course, he can keep prodding me. I don't know if Egypt makes sense here. He could well coup it, because now he doesn't have to do anything. And all the rest of these cards I kind of have to... I mean, Fidel is fine, I guess. Vietnam has to happen after. Not strictly, but probably. Yeah. And I also have to coup at some point. It's not easy with this hand. I mean, if I just event US Japan, then he can just prod Japan and keep doing that. We'll give it a try. Because at least I can kind of try and force him to have to choose between couing and prodding Japan. Well, at least I got the China card out of all this. Okay. Yeah, why not? Is it Fidel then? If I fill up two of these countries, then I can fill up Malaysia and the Philippines, or Burma and Philippines. Then I'll be on 5. If he then coups one of them, he will be... and then I have to counter coup, and then I have nothing to coup with. But I suppose I could just fill up Japan. I mean, in this case, also, I could use this card, fill up Japan, and then overprotect it. If I overprotect it, then he's got nothing, like he can't. Then it stays in the deck, but I think that's actually better right now. That does kind of force him to try and coup Pakistan, maybe, which he might well succeed with, or at least like knock me down. Yeah, let's try that. If he since he played the China card early, yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping he doesn't have that many ops left, but An unusual start to the game. I just thought Truman. So his hand might not be the best hand ever. Yeah, let's get rid of this as quickly as possible. Alright, we got away with special. And now starts the coup fest. And I will have to trigger Fidel, I think, in order to get my Milops. And he can counter coup, but... Well, now he doesn't actually have a... Well, he's got Iran still. That sucks. Should I not have counter coup there? Should I maybe have... Could have triggered de Gaulle, held on to Fidel, and then... No, he doesn't go for the coup. And this is his last turn as well, so I can leave Defcon at 3 if I want to. That gives him a shot at Pakistan, but it also gives me a coup and the ability to counter coup. If I fail this coup, then Iran is in deep trouble, and that could be really, really problematic. So I'm thinking maybe I should just wait and go into go to Iraq maybe? And then maybe... Could I protect Iran? Could I protect Pakistan from the coup? Yeah, let's do that. Very interesting start. I'm pleased I got away with Asia there. Could have been a lot worse, but it was didn't manage to do much else. This is a nice hand. Very nice hand. This is what I need in the Middle East, I think. And I can UN Nasser as well if I want to. Yeah. And he's off the ground into space. Ah, I see. Nice move. Nice move. Oh, because of Fidel. Yeah. Maybe I should have seen that. Oh, and he had duck as well. And 5-year plan. This would have been a Defcon suicide if I had code last turn. Right? Yeah. Incredible. That's incredible. Let's do a coup over here. I still want to be able to counter coup. What? No. Yeah, that could have been a really quick game. And then I need to counter coup in... Do I even want to use NATO in Libya? Yeah, I think I do. What? Come on. Alright, Mm-hmm. All right. Do I want to trigger the goal? I kind of want to get to Algeria first, but I can get to. I mean, Nasser is fine now, so let's not worry about Nasser. And then I can use UN intervention on the gold, and I can space the Green War. Wonder about the Middle East, whether I should try and get to Saudi Arabia quickly, or if filling up France is more a priority. You certainly would have played Europe scoring there if you had it. I might go to space, so that I'm done with that. He could have Middle East scoring as well, but it's easy for him to get Libya too. So, oh, I know what he's got. I know what he's got. He's holding D-style, 5-year plan, blockade. Oh, I need to hold a call then, of course. Olympic Games. He played Olympic Games. Dark and vectors he just played. So he's got Dark, blockade, 5-year plan, and D-style left. He's probably gonna hold on to 5-year plan, I should think. Duck has to go to space. And then he'll play D-style. He doesn't have a lot to D-style away though. So that will hurt him a little bit. Let's not give him NASA before he's used D-style. So hold on to this. Play in my last round. Okay, let's start filling up Saudi Arabia for a point. I should get into these two countries as well. Or he could be holding D-style. But he can't really because he's got 5-year plan. Well, it does make my hand a lot weaker. Then I think I'll just play UN for the for ops. And now he has to play D-style. He could always take out of Egypt because he knows Nasser is probably going to happen, especially now that he saw UN. So that's an option. You could take one from Vietnam, maybe one from Poland. I haven't got Europe Tom anyway, so. Oh, two from Vietnam. And from Cuba. Okay. I don't think I would have taken from Cuba, but might be a good move. I mean, you're still in there. So now what do I do with my last influence? Could try a realigning Cuba, just because he's so weak now. I mean, I do want to go into France, but one doesn't really help. Let's try a realign. It's 50-50. No. Right, another good hand. Get the gold back. I get to play defectors, which is what I want to do. And then he knows I have the Middle East. He's got Europe. He's got Decol. Any of the fours left? Nuclear. Oh, I've got nuclear test ban. Seen NATO, US, Japan. He's got Marshall. He's got socialist governments as well, I think. Yeah, of course he would. Okay, that's a shame about Europe. I still need to fill up. I think I need to go to France. Let's do this. Overprotect that, and then go to France so I can get to Algeria before him. And then I will try another realign on Cuba, if possible. Right, socialist for influence. It's going to try and steal Chile. Sorry, Chile? Israel from me. Those two countries don't have a lot in common. Don't know why I said that. Okay, so yeah. So, alright, let's try a realign now. I'm going to give up on Israel, and then we'll see if I manage to get him out of Cuba. Actually, Chile is probably more important. I mean, he can go to Uruguay, but then I get my Milops. So let's try Chile instead. It's less likely to work, though. Yeah, then let's try Cuba so that I at least get something out of this. Alright. Yeah. I don't know, I guess I should have scored Middle East, but felt the realign, it was my only chance to try that. I think that was a good call. We just saw special as well, didn't we? Yeah, so UK is not important. But I might as well. Okay, then let's score the Middle East. Not getting any better, certainly. Should have triggered. Oh no, no, Marshall's triggered now anyway, so I don't strictly need to trigger Warsaw, but I'll do it anyway. He goes into space. I want to go to space as well. Yeah, I should have triggered the Gaul. I couldn't really trigger the Gaul before that. I needed to go to Algeria, so I might as well space this now. Nope, space is not working. Yeah, I should. Oh, I should have gone to Algeria before. I knew he had decoy. Damn it. Then I have to take Algeria, but then he'll take Angola. But I think it's more important to take Algeria. It's easier to defend. Question is, does he want to? Actually, no. I don't think he's going to focus on France, but I want to do that still because then you can either take this one or Algeria, not both. Maybe not the strongest hand. I can't coup. I think I'll hold on to Arab-Israeli for now. I do want to fill up Southeast Asia too. That's quite important. But now is not the time. He's going to coup Panama next time. South America. One small step is nice. I mean, unless he headlines Allende, he's not going to get South America control right now. Yeah, those were not the scoring cards I was looking for. I wasn't really looking for any scoring cards, to be honest. I mean, there's no other way for him to get to Chile in the headline, right? Well, Junta could put him in Chile. Then again, if he coups in the headline, which he will probably do, because I'm not going to be able to do anything, then South America will look exactly the same in my first action round. So then I could headline something like Our Man, or Indo-Pakistani, because I want the mill-ops anyway. And then I might have to use Our Man for ops, because I don't have that many ops. Yeah. I think Indo-Pakistani is more important to event. He's taking a long, hard think about his headline. Arab-Israeli goes to space and hopefully succeeds so that I can leapfrog past him. And then I don't really need you in intervention, so I might hold it. Okay, that's nice. I give him arms race then. 3 ops. Nothing happens. That was my strongest card, but it's only one less than Missile Envy, so. Oh, but then then I have to play Missile Envy. I can't play South America scoring. That's a huge bummer. I think honestly he will go into Chile in the second action round. I should think he'd want to coup Panama here. Oh, he had Duck. Okay, so then he just fill. Oh, he doesn't fill up Chile. So I get 3 points. That's also quite bad. That kind of makes me think maybe he's got a Africa. So in order to keep this going, I should now go here. So he feels obliged to coup that. And then I'll get away with just -5 in South America, which isn't good, but it's a lot better than 10. Oh, he had Grans too. Wow. I understand why he thought so much about his hand. I'm not going to go into Colombia because obviously then he will just coup me. Oh my god. Wow. And he's failing as well, so I'm not in a hurry with space. So I need to get Southeast Asia out of the way first. But I have to use one small step. This is pretty clear. I've got Asia scoring a giant flag right there. So maybe he'll fill up Vietnam and then, but at least I'm there now. So almost tempted to use the China card. Yeah, that's quite bad, but I can't take that into account. To be honest though, like if I do that, he's just going to fill up Vietnam. That stops him from realigning Angola though, so it does help a little bit. I've got 4, so I can do that now. Then I have to score it. Then I have to space and then one small step. So it also leaves me very inflexible. Maybe I should just score this. It's 3 points. It's not the end of the world. And like I said, if I go Burma now, he's just going to fill up Vietnam, definitely. Maybe Malaysia as well. It doesn't seem to have a good hand, but no, I think it's better to just score this. And then at least I'll have like a 1-op to play at the end of the turn. I can overprotect Panama maybe go back into Botswana. Look at his hand. And he didn't even get anything with Missile Envy, although he did steal an op from me. But yeah. Let's see what else he's got. Oh, right. I mean, okay. So the thing is now, I still want to do my space thing. This is terrible, Kennedy. I can throw away this easily. And this. And I guess this, like if I get something, I'm likely to get something red, and if I only get blue, then maybe I'll just hold on to one small step and do it next turn, although I still kind of want to space. But it's not a particularly important event, so I'd rather space something else red. There we go, much better. And Junta, nice. But yeah, would have loved to get rid of scoring cards. Would have been nice. Oh yeah, could have used the China card there. I don't know. I don't want to spend it just yet. I don't think. That's space. Lovely. Yeah, I need to bring the VPs down a little bit. They're not terribly high, but they are where they could get a lot higher at some point. Oh, he had that as well. Lovely to get to play all these cards, but at the same time, now I'm kind of out of really good blue cards. And nothing is really going to happen in Asia, I don't think, for the time being. But if I don't fill up, let's go Afghanistan. And let's take one of these. I can fill up Afghanistan at any moment. I can at least steal these from him for the future country count. But then I just leave him the 3 ops to do whatever he wants with. Which he obviously will enjoy. Does open up Thailand for brush war though, so there's that. But I don't really feel like there's any point in trying to sort of open up Korea's or Thailand. Yeah, maybe that was a mistake. I think that was definitely a mistake. Oh well, here we go. One small step. Oh, but then I have to play something. I could play the Korean War. It's not the end of the world. I kind of have to overprotect Algeria a bit. Maybe go into Saharan states. Oh, did I know he still had that? Yes, I did. Yeah. Wow, what a horrible, horrible hand. What do we do with this? I want to go here, and I guess I want to go here as well. And I have Junta, so I will wait with that. Yeah, I think we have to trigger this. Could be a couple of EPs, but we'll have to live with that. And then I think we're just gonna definitely overprotect that. Maybe put one more in Chile. No, let's go to Saharan states instead. Alright, got away with that. Whew, and there were the rest of the blue cards. So I was thinking, well, I've still got Colonial and the Pope, but yeah, there we go. All the blue cards and Allende. Okay, and Africa scoring is 4 points. I mean, I have to start with Junta, I think. Then I've got Colonial to at least sort of offset the country count, even though I suspect I'm not going to be able to take any battlegrounds, or if I take Nigeria, I'm going to lose Angola. So So we've seen Yasuri, we haven't seen cultural yet, right? No. So if I get rid of Nixon, then he's going to be able to take the China card with cultural. Might hold on to Nixon for a bit. Oh. Yeah, I thought you might. Right, so now, as much as I would like to hold on to Panama, I think this is more important. I need to get into South America, although it has been scored, but I don't want it to just sit there. No, I have to try this. Lovely, beautiful. Let's do this while I can, because that will force him to do something. So there's a lot of red left in the deck by now. All right, appreciate that. Lone gunman. Okay, then maybe let's go into, because now he's going to start messing with Africa. But it could also be that he's got central scoring, so I do need to watch out for that. Then again, if I open up Africa, he's not going to score central, so. That doesn't really give away Africa scoring either, I don't think. That's still what I would have done with Colonial. Probably. I'm terrified of turn 6 and 7 now because there's going to be so much red. There's one. Nice. Yeah, there we go. That was free for him. But I kind of expected anyway. And now he's got the real line on Angola still. I'm going to leave that now for the moment and focus on Central. I might actually hold on to Nixon instead to counter cultural. Shuttle is quite nice actually. That gives me Asia Dom. Huh. I need to coup as well. So let's coup with the Pope. As much as I like eventing the Pope, I'm not going to do it this time. I suspect it doesn't have central. And here comes the real line on Angola now. Alright. Yeah, just about. Could take it back. Not going to. Instead, I'm going to event. Also, if he had had Asia scoring, he would have played it before that. I could realign Nigeria. No, I've got other things to do. Let's event Camp David because I want to do that. Maybe I should have waited with Camp David, although it's good for Sadat. Yeah, no, that was good. Wow, okay. It's pretty. That's only 3 points. Not so bad. This is my 6, so I'm going to play Allende now. Oh, but then I can't get into. That's too bad. I'm going to have to leave Central. And then let's overprotect Italy from Brush, not make the same mistake I did last game. And then just trigger shuttle in AR7. And I get Asia scoring. So, can I safely headline that? Oh, there's a bunch of things I could headline. Bear Trap is beautiful. Decall is in the discard, yes. Vietnam as well. Vietnam doesn't make any difference. And in the Pakistani war, those are the only ones I think that can do it. He's all reused D-style. There's nothing else, I'm pretty sure, that can change, that can stop Asia. But then again, what would he do if he got his first turn? He can't. It's 7-3. Like, even if he takes over Indonesia or whatever, flips it, doesn't change anything. So I might as well wait. I might as well headline Bear Trap. Or even Red Scare to make it harder with a trap. Or Cuban. I mean, there's a lot of things I could headline here. I mean, I certainly don't want him to get into Central. If he has Liberation, he will get there. Right, so Cuban is not a good headline here, I don't think. Red Scare, Purge, or Bear Trap. Or Asia scoring. I mean, he doesn't have any coup targets here. Venezuela is too strong. Algeria is a good target, I suppose, or Iran. But then, yeah. I mean, Purge kind of nerfs him all round. And then I can play Bear Trap later on, or even in AR7, maybe. Yeah, let's go with Purge. Alright, I can live with that headline. Should I be greedy and try to go into Afghanistan before I score Asia? Could do that. I could also play Bear Trap now because he's not going to have that many blue cards left. Like, I think we've seen pretty much all the blue 2s, but they won't be trapped anyway. I mean, with Purge and Play, I think Bear Trap is the... And he's signaling quite a weak hand as well. Let's do the trap. Because it'd be lovely if you had to throw something like... I mean, I've got the red 4s now. Something useless. Alliance. It's quite a good card to throw on the trap. There we go. That was one of the last blue cards left. Not that he would have made any... I would have gotten 1 point from it, so it's basically a free 3-op for him. Let's go into Iran, like back into Iran. Although he is now... But I mean, he's not going to be able to stop Asia. Especially not being purged. Well, again, a very weak hand. I think this is the kind of luck I need to be able to win against him, Furrow, so... Yeah. Right, let's score Asia then. Or do I take take Afghanistan first? I mean, it does make sense. It's a VP for 2 ops. But then I have to play Flower Power, which I guess I can live with. I haven't seen Brush yet, but it's... There we go. Oh man, this could ruin me. No, you're not gonna... I was ready to go for Pakistan. That's also very, very bad. Venezuela is extremely bad, but he would never go for Pakistan in this situation. Yeah, so South America is definitely the biggest threat right now. And in Portuguese, doesn't change much. Do I want to go for domination here? Fidel is gone. Liberation is coming. Do I have time for that? 3 more rounds. This has to go to space. And then I have to fill up places. And if I go... I also have to coup. So I think I'm going to use Cuban for that. Spacing. And then 1 more round. Which is going to be... Maybe play the China card after all. And then take it back. Because I could try and just jam Argentina. Because he's purged. But I think he's gonna... Okay. Then I've got 2 more rounds. I want to space this. Now I have to overprotect France. I mean, he could just... Yeah, that's not ideal. That's nicely played by him. If I coup with a China card, that's a real waste. Maybe I should have used the China card now instead. Do need my Milops. Oh, there we go. So then I definitely have to either space or take back the China card. I can do that with a headline. But then I don't get my Milops, but that's it's not fine, but this is unplayable. And getting headline peak would be nice. There we go. Another Asia scoring, not as good this time. Though Brush War in Thailand could give me another domination there. Duck is not entirely safe. Nixon would be a good headline, as would How I Learned. He's going to go for Mexico, and he's got Central now. No, I just got Central. Are there any scorings left? I don't think so. No. Brush is going to have to go into Venezuela, though, I think. Taking back the China card is pretty important, but so is lowering DEFCON. Oh, yeah, I got to long peak up, obviously. Well, in that case, it's definitely going to be How I Learned. And then I don't think he's going to consider Asia too much, but I also got Africa to worry about. Still got to realign on Nigeria, but it doesn't really change domination. Going for influence. So he's probably got oh, and all the rest of my hand is good. It's probably got Middle East scoring then. Yeah, there we go. This time you can see him getting quite a few points. What's the least good card now? It's the Pope, isn't it? There we go, finally out. If I'd failed again there, that would have been miserable on a whole nother level. I've been quite lucky so far, but I'm just one South America scoring away from GG, basically. He doesn't seem to have it, and he doesn't seem to have particularly good cards this turn either. Working on the rear line there. I guess it's time to take the China card. Because if he had had the scoring, he would have played it. Now I get to hold this for the rest of the game, hopefully. Which means DEFCON is still a possibility as well. But the question is, do I go for Brush in Thailand or Brazil or Venezuela? I mean, they're as good. They're both 4+. That would give me 7 extra points. Oh no, sorry, 4 extra points. Right. What would it be? I'd be up 2 in Battlegrounds. And then 4 from 6 points instead of 1. This one goes from, well, currently, because he doesn't have a non-battleground, it would go from 10 to 3, 2. Yeah, 10 to 2, I think. So that's a lot better. Yeah, it's going to have to be Venezuela. I mean, I could like I could easily get presence, and then it's only 8 points. But then he's going to get domination, so that'll be yeah. Or he's going to keep his control. And I also have to worry about Africa. So what happens first? I mean, Asia's scoring. If I'm not playing in Thailand, I might as well just score Asia now. Unless I want to like jam into it, but Africa is 6 points right now. Maybe this should be easy to decide. I mean, it all depends on when South America comes out as well. I've got Asia right now, and I could bring it down below um, below War Games. Then Africa is going to bring it back up again, I suppose. I'm going to try Thailand. Oh, I've got Flower Power as well. That's bad, but I can't not play Brush Ball. Nice. All right. This is a bit of a gamble. Maybe South America would have been safer, but at the same time, I want to get points now. And if I just get presence in South America, it's only... Oh, there we go. I'm going to have to ignore that for now. It's 2 points right now. Could set up for a control here now, which is terrible. I mean, the question is... Yeah, this is bad. The question is... Do I fight for Africa? Like, I can't do anything really anyway. I could try and, like, break... No, that doesn't make any sense. It's 3-6 as well. I just have to give him this. And then we're back up on War Games territory again. Yeah, this is looking very red right now. It all depends on when South America happens. Or if he gets control in Central, but I feel like I can maybe try realign now. Or just jam Mexico. Or I could set up like this maybe. Set up a realign there and then jam Panama. Yeah, let's try that. Back down to 6. Okay, so Lone Gunman. And Cuban again, just like in the last game, but now he's in Cuba, so Duck is still not safe, but I do kind of need the points. So I can also space for 3 points. I mean, what else is a good headline? I mean, if I headline Cuban, then at least if he does remove from Cuba to do the coup in the first round, then... Oh no, he can't coup, because definitely be a 2. Yeah. If I do that, then he'll just fill up Panama. Okay, that's bad actually. I forgot about that. Should have filled up Burma. Oh, I get to headline picks. Obviously, I can headline Dark for the points. Beautiful. Yeah, so I'll try a realign. Maybe. Ooh, great. Thanks. That helps. Now the question is, has he got South America scoring? No. He could still have it. Like, there's not much I can do in South America. And there's the control of Central as well. So now I am going to have to try a realign in Central. Beautiful. Right, let's try Cuba as well. Can't do much in. Just one more. Yes. Nice. We did have it. Fuck. So now it's about war games. And also bringing the VPs down, absolutely. I mean, I can't really get any points right now. But I'm going to have to space something, and it's going to have to be the Reformer, I think. That means I will have to play Glasnost. This is 2 points as well. Then all he needs is, like, OPEC. Egypt is open as well. Should probably get into Egypt. Yeah. Latin is safe to play. But I guess I should probably just trigger Cuban because then I can walk into non-battlegrounds. Two non-battlegrounds. But I also suppose space is significant. But taking back Egypt is also it's not crucial, but I need to do it at some point. But maybe I can do that after I play Cuban. I mean, he's not gonna be able to. Yeah. Damn it! Fuck. Well, I never expected to win against him, but it did feel like it was kind of going my way for a while there. That brush war in South America, and then the sequencing of the scorings. I mean, that's you have to kind of take a have to gamble with sometimes. And all I knew was that I had Asia, and he would still have had domination in South America, so that would still have been 5 points, and then Asia would have been 7 points less, so we would have been like 2 points higher than we were now, and then he would still have wargamed. So it wouldn't really have changed the outcome there. It was the fact that I had to also give him Africa scoring that was at the same time. Yeah, too many scorings. And he played beautifully with his absolutely horrible hands. Like, look at this. This hand. I mean, I had to manage a few things as well, so I couldn't really sort of exploit it too much. But it gave me a free turn to do all of this, and then like also catch up in space. This turn, I mean, he had ABM, but apart from that, it's mainly bad stuff. Opec gave him 3 points, and I had all of this. This was again a pretty good turn for me. I just barely got away with Africa scoring there. I think he got a point. And then this turn, I mean, he's got Brush 4, but apart from that, it's not that good. Sadat. He stole the China card, but I knew I could steal it right back. And then I got this hand. Another beautiful turn for me. But it wasn't enough. And this turn was slightly more problematic, but still good cards. I denied him the coup, but he quagged me, so I had to put the Pope on the quag. And then I had to give him Africa. But still, you know, if he hadn't got South America there, or War Games, we might have been okay. It's all about the sequencing there of the cards. But I was overall, I would say I was lucky. I mean, he had some terrible hands, but still, obviously, the better player. So, really well played by Tim, I have to say. Let's get out of this. I was pretty happy with my Asia play earlier to get away with the scoring there, even though he got to sneak in with Cambridge. Europe, I mean, that cost me Europe, kind of, because I didn't have time to go into Europe. So he got away with that. The Middle East was okay for most of the game. I mean, he had a domination, but it wasn't that strong. And it was probably going to be tied, final scoring. Central was fine. It was just this. And Africa. But Africa can change later, and it's, yeah. I'm happy with the way I played, to be honest. And I'm really happy about having come all the way to the quarterfinals for the first time ever. So that's a nice achievement. And improving my rating a little bit from the London convention, where I was almost back down to 5,000 again. So that's nice. All right, it's been a good weekend, and I will see you guys. The next one, I think, is in. I don't know when it is. I think it's a while. Is there 2 more to go, or just one? I know there's one in like November, maybe. Could be one in like September as well. Who knows? Who knows these things? But I will see you for that one, and then obviously ITSL is starting up again in September as well. And we'll have a small Swedish league, which I look forward to as well. A proper league this time, hopefully. I think from what Anton has told me. So that'll be great. And good luck to everyone for the final rounds. See you guys next time.